Hi friends, in today's class we are going to learn about mirror formula. Now we are going to derive the mirror formula. We know that mirror formula is 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. It tells us a relation between focal length and object distance and also image distance. These three have a relation that is 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. This we call as mirror formula. Now I am going to show how to derive a mirror formula. For that I am using concave mirror and image formation in the concave mirror we are using to derive the formula. We know very well in the figure P. What is P? We know very well that is pole and F focal point and C center of curvature. Now we are going to place an object at A. See that AB is the object. From AB, now a ray is passing towards the mirror. See this ray is parallel to the principal axis. As per the rules of ray diagram, we know very well a ray which is parallel to the principal axis, if falls on the mirror after reflection, it passes through the focus. Yes, see, it meets at X and it is passing through the focus after reflection. Now we are going to take another ray which is passing through the center of curvature. So we know very well, if a ray is passing through the center of curvature, after reflection it comes back into the same path. See, it is coming in the same path. Now these two are intersecting at B dash, means at B dash we are going to get an image that is a diminished image and a real image that is A dash B dash. See here friends, this is AB is the object, A dash B dash is the image. So in this diagram, if we observe, we are seeing many triangles. In that, now we are going to see two triangles. See here, A, B, C, one triangle, and A dash, B dash, C. These two triangles now we are going to take. Why? Because to derive the mirror formula, here we are using similar triangles laws. The similar triangles laws what says, if any two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides ratio in those triangles, the corresponding sides ratio is equal. Based on that, now we are going to complete this formula. See here, I am going to take two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle A dash B dash C. These two are similar triangles. So if these two are similar triangles, I already said that corresponding sides ratio is equal. So we are taking AB by A dash B dash. AB is this one, is the height of object, and A dash B dash is the height of image. AB by A dash B dash is equals to AC. AC means the length between A and C by A dash C. This is the A dash and C. So this is equation number 1. Now we are going to draw a line XP dash perpendicular to the principal axis. So means upon principal axis from X we are drawing a line. Observe here. Yes, a line came. It intersects at P dash on the principal axis. Now if you observe carefully here, it makes a triangle, and this triangle is similar to A dash B dash F. See here. Now triangle P dash XF and triangle A dash B dash F. These two also similar triangles. Yes, we get one doubt. Sir, you are saying similar triangles. How can we say these are similar triangles? Now I will explain about first two triangles, then you can understand the second one also. See here, ABC is a triangle. Here A dash B dash C is a triangle. In these two triangles, if any three angles or three sides are equal, then we can say those are similar triangles. See, in some other laws we can say at least two angles are equal, those are congruent or similar triangles. Now see here angle ACB is equals to angle A dash CB I am saying. Why these two are equal? Why? Because here these two lines B dash and A dash, these two lines are intersecting at C. If any two lines vertically intersect at any point, they can make four angles. Here this angle, this angle, this angle. These are vertically opposite angles. Here ACB and A dash CB dash, these two are vertically opposite angles. Those are compulsory equal. So this is one congruency of one angles. Next, here A dash B dash is making a 90 degrees and AB is also making a 90 degrees angle with the principal axis. So in these two triangles, this angle 90 degrees, this one also 90 degrees. Those angles are equal. Next, here A dash B dash C is an angle and A B C is also an angle. These two angles are equal. Why? Because A dash B dash is parallel to AB and B dash is a transversal. So it makes different angles. From that we are taking two angles only. Those are interior opposite angles. Those are that pair is also equal. We already learned in the parallel race class in the 9th class or in the 8th class. So based on that, these triangles are equal. So now we are writing the corresponding sides ratio as equal. So here we got one equation, that is AB by A dash B dash is equals to AC by A dash C. See here AB belongs to this triangle and A dash B dash belongs to this triangle. These two angles are equal, opposite sides ratio is equal. Okay, that we are getting. Now related to triangle P dash XF and triangle A dash B dash F, we are going to get P dash X by A dash B dash is equals to P dash F by A dash F, this small length. This is equation number 2. But one important thing here we observe, this P dash X is equals to this AB. Why? We already said that BX is a parallel ray with the principal axis. If two rays are parallel, the length between those two rays are equal, we know very well. So based on that, P dash X is equals to AB. So instead of P dash X, I am substituting AB in the equation 2. Now we get AB by A dash B dash is equals to P dash F by A dash F. Means second equation becomes AB by A dash B dash is equals to P dash F by A dash F. This is equation number 3. Now observe carefully from equation 1 and 3. LHS once you observe AB, here AB by A dash B dash A dash B dash, these two are equal. So right side automatically equal, we know very well. So then we can write AC by A dash C is equals to P dash F by A dash F. Now we are going to see that. From the equations 1 and 3, LHS are equal in 1 and 3. So RHS we are equating. We are going to get AC by A dash C is equals to P dash F by A dash F. This is equation number 4. To derive the mirror formula, now we are going to consider the paraxial rays. We are going to observe here. What is paraxial rays? Paraxial rays means the rays which are passing near to the principal axis we are taking. See here, from AB, many number of rays are coming. Those are all falling upon the mirror and we are getting an image at P dash. But for our convenience, we took 2 rays only. Now we are considering, if paraxial rays if we consider, now see this sentence, if the paraxial rays are considered, we can say that P dash coincides with P. See automatically, see if the ray bends like this, if very near ray if you will take, this P dash coincides with P, then we can take this distance P dash F is equal to PF. See that one comes. Then P dash F is equals to PF. In the previous equation, we have P dash F. Instead of P dash F, now we are going to write PF. See here. That is AC by A dash C is equals to PF by A dash F. This is equation number 5. Now see, now from the figure, these are the things, observe carefully. What is AC length? AC. This length is equals to PA, from this P to A, the total length, minus PC. If we subtract PC from PA, now we are going to get AC. Next, A dash C. A dash C means this length. This length. How to get this length? From P to C, we are subtracting PA dash. This length we are subtracting. Now we get A dash C. The same way A dash F. A dash F means this small length. How to get this one? PA dash minus PF means PF if subtracted from PA dash, we get A dash F. So these we are going to substitute in the equation number 5. So if we substitute these values, how can we get what we get? AC is equals to PA minus PC means PA minus PC by A dash C is equals to PC minus PA dash. So here PC minus PA dash. Observe here. If we substitute these, we get this PA minus PC by PC minus PA dash is equals to PF by PA dash minus PF. This is equation number 6. This is our equation. PA minus PC by PC minus PA dash is equals to PF by PA dash minus PF. We know that what are the lengths actually. PA means PA from pole to object. That distance we call as object distance U. And PC, P to C. This is we already know that is the radius of curvature. This is equal to twice of the focal length. Radius of curvature is equals to twice of the focal length. R is equals to 2F. And PA dash. At A dash we are getting an image. So PA dash is the image distance. So that we denotes with V. So PA dash is equals to V. And PF we know that is focal length. PF is equals to F. Now I am going to substitute all these values in the above equation. Then we get this one. U minus 2F by 2F minus V means how we got this one? PA. Instead of PA I am writing U minus PC. PC means this is the radius of curvature, the length that is actually equals to twice of the focal length. That's why minus 2F. So why you are not writing or why are you writing 2F means now we are going to get a relation between focal length and object distance U and image distance V only. No need of R. So we are writing 2F. U minus 2F by 2F PC. 2F minus PA dash means V, that is equals to PF means F by PA dash means V minus PF means F. So I am making a cross multiplication here. Then we get U minus 2F multiplied with V minus F and F multiplied with 2F minus V. Now I am multiplying each term. One see here U into V, UV, and here place here minus, so here minus comes U into F, UF, and here minus into place minus, and 2F into V, 2VF, and minus into minus place 2F into F, 2F square, and that is equals to F into 2F, 2F square, and minus V into F, VF. Now I am taking some terms right side because some terms are going to be cancelled. For that I am taking UV left side and all these terms moving outside, right side. So see here already right side we have two terms 2F square minus VF. Then this minus UF becomes plus UF and minus 2VF becomes plus 2VF and plus 2F square becomes minus 2F square. See here 2F square and 2F square with the opposite signs, so these two get cancelled. Now minus VF, this is plus 2VF, then we get 1VF and UF is UF. So we get UV is equals to UF plus VF. Right. Now to get the original equation, now I want to divide this equation both sides and each term with UVF. See here. So dividing above equation with UVF, then we get UV by UVF is equals to UF by UVF plus VF by UVF. We are dividing every term with UVF. Then see, UV get cancelled. Here we get 1 by F equals to UF get cancelled 1 by V plus VF get cancelled 1 by U. So the mirror formula we got, the required mirror formula we got, that is 1 by F is equals to 1 by V plus 1 by U. This is the derivation of mirror formula, friends. Now we are going to derive an equation for magnification. Magnification means we already learned in the previous class. That is what? It is a relation between height of image and height of object, and also the object distance and image distance. We already learned that magnification is equals to height of image by height of object is equals to minus of image distance by object distance. So that relation now we are going to derive. Now let us do that. Magnification. For that also we need one ray diagram. Now first we want to draw a ray diagram. All the terms you know very well. This is P pole, F focus, C center of curvature. We are taking an object B and C. So we know very well the image we get in between F and C with the concave mirror. So observe here, a ray parallel to the principal axis. After reflection passes through the focus. A ray falling on P, then it makes the same angle with the principal axis, and which passes from downwards of the principal axis. Then these two are intersecting at this point. At this point it makes an image I dash. Yes, I dash. It is a real image and inverted image and a diminished image, small image we got in between F and C. See here, if you observe here, two triangles are there, that is POO dash and PII dash. Here also we are playing with the triangles. Similar triangles class we are using here. From the figure, triangle POO dash, this triangle, and triangle PII dash, these two are similar. Why similar? This is one important thing, these two angles are equal, these two angles are equal. So if any two angles are congruent, then the triangles can be similar. So from that we can take, if these triangles are similar triangles, then corresponding sides ratio is equal. We know very well, that is II dash is equals to OO dash, and PI is equals to PO. Now we are going to substitute the original values of I dash and all these. I dash means actually this is the height of image, and O dash means height of object. PI means this is the image distance, and PO means object distance. Based on sign convention, now we are going to take these. Based on sign convention rules we already know. 3 important rules are there in the sign convention. Those are, always we have to measure all the measurements or all the distances from pole. If you are doing an experiment or finding the object distance and image distance, radius of curvature or focal length, all these measurements you should be measured from pole. And second one, when you are measuring from pole, if incident ray direction, if you are measuring the distances in the incident ray direction, then you should take it as positive. If you are measuring the distances opposite to the incident ray direction, you can take it as negative. So in the same way, if you take object and image heights, if both are above the principal axis, if we get, those are positive. If we get below the principal axis, we get negative signs. So according to sign convention, now I am going to write this. See, PO means object distance, that is negative, because the ray is coming in this direction. We are measuring P to O opposite to the incident ray. So we get PO is equals to minus U, and pi is equals to minus v, and o dash is equals to o dash means this is the height of object, that is ho. I see above the principal axis, so we are getting ho, and I dash is below the principal axis. Here we have to write minus, here minus compulsory, right? Now substitute the above values in the equation. If we substitute the values, we get minus hi instead of here I dash, instead of I dash we get minus hi by ho is equals to minus v. Why? Because minus v pi means this minus v by po means minus u. That implies we get hi by ho is equals to minus v by u. Then the magnification is equals to, we get an equation m is equals to hi by ho, that is equals to minus v by u. This is the required equation, and it gives the relation between height of image, height of object, and the image distance and the object distance. By using this formula, we can find the magnification of a given image in the calculations. Yes, this is the magnification we already learned. What is magnification? Is equals to hi by ho is equals to minus v by u. Now, in our lesson, we have one more important thing, that is making a solar cooker. So now we are going to discuss about that. Actually, it depends upon a very important principle. What is the working principle of that mirror, solar cooker? It is concave mirror converges parallel sun rays at the focal point of the mirror and produces heat energy at that point. At focal point, it produces the heat. Which produces the heat? Sun rays. Sun rays are producing the heat. If those are fall on concave mirror, means from sun rays we are getting all parallel rays. All these parallel rays converges at focal point. If more number of rays converges at one point, that sun rays gives more heat. By using that heat, we can cook food. So now we are going to make that solar cooker. So the required material is very important material is for that first we want to make a wooden or iron frame in the shape of TV dish. Everyone knows about how the TV dish is there. So in the same manner, now we want to make a wooden or iron frame. We want to make a wooden or iron frame in the shape of TV dish. Now this is the shape. In this shape, we have to make an iron frame or a wooden frame. Now see here. Cut acrylic mirror sheets into pieces in the shape of isosceles triangles with a height equal to the radius of dish antenna. With the same dish antenna radius, we have to cut acrylic sheets like isosceles triangles. So just like I am showing what is this, an isosceles triangle. In the same way, we have to cut the acrylic sheets. Why? Because acrylic sheets can give reflections. So it gives a good reflections. So we can use acrylic sheet here. So that acrylic sheets we can make nearly 8 to 12 sheets. We can cut as isosceles triangles. Okay, with which radius? With same radius of the antenna. Now stick the mirrors to the dish antenna as shown in the figure. How I shown in the figure? The same way you should fix all those mirrors. Now I am going to fix them. All of you observe it. Just like this. We are fixing. These are all acrylic sheets. So arrange it to so that concave part faces sun, find its focal point. So to find the focal point, now we are facing it exactly opposite to the sunlight. Then the parallel sun rays falls upon it and they reflect. All they converge at one point. That point we call as focal point. Observe it. The ray is coming, and after reflection it goes like this. Next another ray coming after reflection. So these two are intersecting at one point. See, this one comes and moves in the same direction back. Now this is the ray coming, and after reflection, how these rays are passing. All these are intersecting at that point, that is the focal point. See, place a vessel at that point. At which point? At focal point. You should place a vessel. Then the vessel gets heated enough to cook something, rice or tea. So see, I am going to place a vessel. As this is the vessel. If we place at focus, it gets heat. This is the lid of that vessel. So if you place a vessel at that focal point, the vessel gets heated enough to cook something. Something means rice or tea. So this is the making of solar cooker. The working principle of solar cooker is converging parallel rays in the concave mirror converges at one point. The parallel rays which are falling upon the concave mirror converges at one point, that is focal point. At that focal point, all those rays can produce this heat. So by using that heat, we can cook food. That's why this is called a solar cooker, because which energy here we are using? Solar energy. Okay, now we are going to solve a problem related to mirror formula. Now I am going to solve a problem related to mirror formula. See here. So this is our problem. Example. Find the distance of the image when an object is placed on the principal axis. See here. Find the distance of image. It means image distance we are going to find in this. Means V we are going to find. When an object is placed on the principal axis, where it is placed on the principal axis, at a distance of 10 centimeters. How much distance? 10 centimeters distance. In front of the concave mirror. Which mirror here we are using? Concave mirror. In front of the concave mirror, whose radius of curvature is 8 centimeters. R, capital R, how much is here? That is 8 centimeters. So, to find out the image distance, now we want to visualize the information first. Why? Because it gives some information to solve the problem easily. We get an idea what is the answer we are going to get, like that. See here. Consider this one as a concave mirror and PFC. Now see, PC, this is the radius of curvature. How much it is given? 8 centimeters. See, 8 centimeters radius of curvature given. Now this is the, if we kept object at this point, this is the object distance. How much it is given in the question? 10 centimeters. So see, observe here friends carefully. This 10 centimeters object distance means the object placed beyond C. If object is beyond C, we know very well that image we are going to get in between F and C, means the answer we are going to get that V is less than 8 centimeters. Then we what is that? We propose that it is less than 8 centimeters. Now see. Yes, we get an image in between C and F. So according to sign convention, now I am going to write these distances according to sign convention. So how can we write this C1s, all of you? Object distance U is equals to how much? 10 centimeters here given, that is minus 10 centimeters. How much? Minus 10 centimeters. Next. So radius of curvature R is equals to how much? 8 centimeters it is given. Here see, mirror whose radius of curvature is 8 centimeters, it is actually minus 8. By minus 8, we are calculating opposite to the incident ray, so we can take it as negative. So minus 8 centimeters. But R is equals to what? 2F we know very well. That is, R means radius of curvature is twice of the focal length. So from this we can get focal length value. F is equals to R by 2. F is equals to R by 2. R by 2 means half of the radius of curvature. So focal length F is equals to how much? Here our radius of curvature is minus 8 centimeters. So divide it with 2. Then we get minus 4 centimeters. Focal length F is equals to minus 4 centimeters. Then we have mirror formula. What is that? Mirror formula is equals to 1 by F is equals to 1 by V plus 1 by U. Now we are going to substitute the values to get V. V means image distance. For image distance V, now we are changing the equation. The equation 1 by f is equals to 1 by u plus 1 by v becomes v is equals to uf by u minus f. For getting image distance, we want to change the formula like this. Now I am going to substitute the values u value and f value in this equation. Now we get, now substitute the values u is equals to minus 10 centimeters and f is equals to minus 4 centimeters in the given equation. Then we get like this. V is equals to u means minus 10, f means minus 4. Minus 10 into minus 4 and u means minus 10, minus here f value is minus 4. See, minus 4 centimeters. Now we are substituting minus 4. Then we get v is equals to minus into minus plus 10 4s are 40 by minus 10 and minus into minus plus 4. Then see, it implies v is equals to here plus 40 by minus 10 plus 6 we know that is minus 6. So v is equals to 40 upon minus 6. If we divide it with 6, we get v is equals to minus 6.66 centimeters. The recurring value comes. So therefore we can say the image distance v is equals to 6.66 centimeters. This minus sign tells us it is in front of the mirror we got that image, and the image is in between f and c. I already told friends that is the value 6.66 is less than 8 centimeters. I already said. We can assume if we draw a diagram and if we observe those values in that, we can assume that it is less than 8 less than or more than. Okay, here the image distance is how much? V is equals to 6.66 centimeters. So this is our lesson. In today's class we learned about mirror formula, derivation of mirror formula by using similar triangles laws, and also magnification formula, that is m is equals to hi by ho is equals to minus v by u, and also we learned about how to make a solar cooker by using acrylic sheets. We learned about it, and also we solved a problem. So in future videos I am going to explain some more things. All of you subscribe my channel and share and like it, and give it to share it to your friends, particularly in this pandemic situation. Many students are unable to learn many things, and I am making these videos for particularly for the students. So share it to our students, then they can get some idea about the concepts. Thank you, one and all.